In the last 10 minutes, a shockwave has rippled through the world as Israel issues a final warning, prompting a closer look at biblical prophecies and their potential convergence with current events. Could ancient predictions of the return of Christ and the construction of a new temple in Jerusalem be unfolding before our eyes? How do you perceive the possible fulfillment of these ancient biblical prophecies in Israel? Too many questions, right? Don't worry, we will answer it all in this one video. As we approach a pivotal moment in Israel's history, intriguing questions arise, centered around biblical prophecies and their potential connection to the final chapters of human existence. These prophecies, often linked to the culmination of time and the awaited return of Christ, are sparking intense discussions among believers of various faiths. For some, these prophecies may seem like echoes from a bygone era, but for others, they appear to be unfolding in the present, creating an atmosphere of anticipation and unrest. Our investigation also takes us into the historical and spiritual significance of Solomon's Temple, the inaugural Grand Temple in Jerusalem. This sacred site, a focal point of worship and faith, met its demise, eventually replaced by Herod's temple. Jerusalem's history is a tapestry woven with splendid monuments and intense conflicts, none more remarkable than Herod's architectural marvel, the Second Temple, ultimately ravaged during Roman campaigns. The talk of constructing a grand Third Temple is causing quite a stir. Debates are heating up, particularly because some countries with strong Islamic ties oppose the idea. This disagreement is deeply rooted in the fact that both Israel and Palestine claim Jerusalem as their capital, adding a potent mix of politics and religion to the discussion. To complicate matters further, Jerusalem holds sacred significance for Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. The current site of contention, the Temple Mount, is home to the Dome of the Rock, an iconic symbol in Islam. The historical background of the Temple Mount in Jerusalem is a labyrinth of religious and archaeological disputes. At the core of these debates is the elusive location of the legendary Temple of Solomon. Many believe it stood where the Dome of the Rock now proudly sits. The ongoing quest for answers involves intense archaeological investigations, such as the noteworthy discovery by British archaeologist Robert Hamilton. He unearthed a Jewish ritual bath, or mikvah, beneath the Al-Aqsa Mosque, fueling speculations about the previous existence of the Jewish temple on the same grounds. In the midst of this complexity, the Sanhedrin, a significant Jewish group, is fervently working towards the construction of a third temple. Their efforts include transforming land, once covered by farms and forests, into a sacred space. A critical aspect of this process is obtaining a flawless red heifer, crucial for temple rituals. The ashes of this heifer are used to ritually purify participants in these sacred ceremonies. The recent arrival of 5 red heifers from a ranch in Texas to Israel has sparked great interest, with some interpreting it as a sign of the prophecy being fulfilled. In the context of reconstructing the Third Temple, a group of young golden-hued calves, all less than a year old, assumes a significant role in an ancient cultural tradition deemed essential for this endeavor. A group of young calves, their fur gleaming with a uniform golden hue, untouched by any physical imperfections. These aren't your typical barnyard companions. They are key players in a mesmerizing ancient tradition, where their golden-hued existence holds the key to creating a special powder crucial for an age-old purification ritual. Delving deeper into the ritual, its significance becomes apparent for a group of spiritual leaders entrenched in tradition. Their need for purification stems from contact with the deceased, aligning with their customs and beliefs. As if stepping into a historical tapestry, envision the Celts arriving in the country and being guided to a coastal city. Here they undergo a meticulously orchestrated 7-day isolation period, adhering rigorously to the regulations laid out by the local animal health department. Now, the culmination of this isolation period as these special calves prepare for their next journey. they are destined for relocation to two distinct locations within the country, with one of these spots opening its gates to the public. Imagine the thrill of getting up close and personal with these extraordinary creatures, marveling at their unique attributes under the watchful eyes of caretakers. The calves are meticulously supervised until they reach the symbolic age of 3, a number infused with tradition. It's at this juncture that they become eligible for their role in the purification ritual, culminating in the preparation of the special powder. Behind this captivating narrative stands the Bridge of Faith, an interfaith coalition uniting leaders from both the Jewish and Christian communities. Their role is nothing short of pivotal, guiding the discovery and transportation of these rare cattle to the sacred land of Israel. Among the heroes in this tale is James Patterson, a cattle breeder from the tranquil landscapes of North Carolina. His involvement extends beyond expertise, encompassing a significant role in fundraising for the group. The grand reception at Tel Aviv International Airport, a momentous event filled with jubilation and attended by luminaries from the Institute of Religious Studies and other distinguished personalities. These animals are not merely ordinary, they are bearers of immense importance in biblical tradition, a significance deeply rooted in the sacred pages of the book of Leviticus. It's a narrative that weaves tradition, spirituality, and collaboration into a tapestry of historical and cultural richness, reminding us of the profound connections that bind us to our past. Envision these exceptional animals not merely as ordinary beings, but as carriers of ancient, purifying enchantment. Transport yourself back to an era where belief held that the ashes from these extraordinary creatures possessed unmatched purifying prowess. Now, fast forward to our present moment, where the arrival of these majestic beings in Israel is hailed as a herald of spiritual rejuvenation and a prelude to momentous events in religious history. In adherence to the revered rabbin tradition, these rare cattle are intricately woven into prophecies foreseeing the reconstruction of a sacred place and the unfolding of future events. Guided by the wisdom of the medieval philosopher and Rabbi Avicenna, a prevailing belief suggests that a significant event looms on the horizon, one involving the sacrifice of these extraordinary animals. In 2022, the transportation of 5 red heifers from the Texan plains to the sacred grounds of Israel became a symbolic milestone, widely regarded as a significant stride towards the construction of a new sacred temple. Now let's delve into the extraordinary nature of these animals. They're not your run-of-the-mill barnyard buddies. They must meet stringent criteria outlined in the precepts of Mosaic law to attain suitability. Picture this: entirely red, flawless, and never subjected to the toil of heavy work. In the animal kingdom, they're like VIPs, a breed apart. The rituals woven around these special beings are nothing short of unique. First and foremost, the chosen animal must be female, and the sacrifice? It unfolds beyond the sacred walls, introducing an intriguing twist to the proceedings. The specific color of the cattle becomes a critical detail during the ceremony, meticulously outlined in religious literature. Imagine a designated priest carrying out the sacrifice away from the community, with the animal meeting its destined fate and its blood ritually sprinkled. The entire body undergoes a ceremonious burning, fueled by special woods like cedar. The ashes resulting from this sacred fire aren't cast away. Instead, they're meticulously collected and preserved in a specially designated space. Why? Because these ashes hold profound significance destined for use in subsequent purification rituals. Transport yourself to an era where encountering a corpse wasn't just a matter of somber reflection, but entailed a meticulous purification ritual. Picture this intricate process where the linchpin is the ashes of a red heifer, highlighting its pivotal role in the tapestry of Jewish religious practices. These rituals, revolving around the red heifer, transcend mere ceremonial gestures. They serve as early symbols encapsulating the essence of Christ's sacrificial act for the atonement of sins. Consider the red heifer as a symbol of immaculateness, mirroring the perceived purity of Jesus. The parallels are striking. The red heifer's sacrifice beyond the confines of the camp mirrors Jesus' crucifixion outside the walls of Jerusalem. The ashes of the heifer, utilized to purify impurity caused by death, become a poignant symbol of Christ's sacrifice, a redemption from the penalties and corruptions of sin and death. Now, let's shift our gaze to the ongoing construction project of the Third Temple in Jerusalem, where a recent event unfolded, defying challenges. On October 12th, a traditional ceremony of spiritual renewal took center stage. Led by a harmonious collaboration of religious leaders and musicians, this celebratory journey commenced in Shihar, Haspot, and extended to Shelach, the Siloam Springs, all locations steeped in profound historical and spiritual significance. Imagine the festivity unfolding with participants chanting joyful songs, engaging in lively dances, and sounding silver trumpets under the esteemed guidance of religious leaders. As they reached Shelach, a golden pitcher became the vessel for collecting water, transported with utmost care back to the hilltop. Here, a temporary altar, adorned with green branches, emerged, evoking the ancient traditions of the sacred temple. The ceremony's crescendo arrived with special blessings and the extraordinary event known as Hakel, a rare occurrence happening once every 7 years. While not strictly mandated by the Torah, the water-pouring ceremony was embraced with fervor and enthusiasm. For 15 hours within the temple, the festivity extended into the night, drawing individuals from diverse corners of the globe to partake in the celebration of Sukkot. What began as a local tradition transformed into a globally reaching worship occasion. In the final 6 days of Sukkot, rituals took center stage, emphasizing water, libation, and wine pouring, symbolic acts representing critical facets of temple traditions and prophecies about Armageddon. The term Armageddon may evoke apocalyptic visions, conjuring thoughts of a daunting global cataclysm leading to the end of the world. Yet, in this rich narrative, it becomes a thread woven into the broader tapestry of ancient traditions, spiritual renewal, and global worship. So, what are your views on this? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you like this video, then do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family, and for more such amazing videos, do subscribe to our channel.